What's good? You rocking with your boy CxxTentacion, all rights reserved, riding in the cockpit with the captain and the pilot of this whole channel, of this whole platform. You already know how we rock. CxxTentacion, all rights reserved. And you know the grab a drink movement whenever the ads come on. Respect the platform, respect the formula, respect the business. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be here with CommenterNation, a growing, well thought out, critical thinking nation. CommenterNation UK, CommenterNation USA. Shout out to all of you. You know how we rock. Now, what we're going to quickly talk about is not only some subjects I briefly mentioned yesterday, and there's a few on my mind circling, which is more than two, but let's get into it anyways. Two I'm about to merge together real quick because of time constraints and different things we have going on. So, I want to quickly mention this, and I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention just to kind of, let's say, transform the visualization of the platform and everything we have going. And I want to ask everyone objectively, now I want you to think with me, what's the deal with the video I saw? So, Lil Panamero, I just want to debunk some things that you said. You told me that, I don't know whether you're saying you drove Amari or she drove you, but that was false on both ends. Amari was driving herself, you were driving yourself. And I have a video that a commenter posted that can prove that, so that proves you lied about that. Now, what's also a lie to me is, basically, you guys said you both knew you had to go to the situation when it happened to Tentacion. But how is that possible when we know who the news anchor was your buddy you were on live with? Who sent her the information that Tentacion was in that situation other than Victor? So Victor, how did Victor send her the information? I asked you, how did they know each other? If he sent her information, he had to know her to some lengths, to some level. It wasn't they didn't know each other. They knew each other in some way, shape, or form. If she wants to say someone else sent that, because that's what people are going to say, somebody else, good. Let's roll with that. Let's say Victor didn't send it to her. Who sent it to her? And why would this be what she was speaking for clout on publicly on social media, talking about Victor got the last photo of him being alive? Who cares? Who cares if he got the last photo? So what? Is that what you guys glorify? Acting like you're all behind, oh, it's wrong what happened to him, but you're glorifying Victor for getting the last photo. Who cares? Why was Victor there flicking it up when this man was dying? He looked dead. Was anybody feeling his pulse? Who felt his pulse and discerned he was gone? What if he got emergency help and immediate action to help him stay alive? Why were they flicking it up after it happened? Even if 911 was on the way, who would go around there and start taking photos and uploading it to social media? That's how I know you guys are phony. That's how I know you guys are pseudo. So anyone connected to you talking, I don't want to hear it. You guys are fake. You're there flicking it up over a man who's dying. Regardless if he was gone or not, none of you are medics. So you couldn't go get the immediate help. You had to run the social media, post the first picture and the last picture of him alive. Who cares? Why would you do that? That just makes you look suspicious. And that's why I went at y'all in the first place. Because when I saw somebody uploading a last picture, a last photo, he would see, who cares? And then you're talking about, listen, you guys really went in. And I told you, I'm very specific to details. And I research everything. Show me 3 men that were arrested for what happened to your friend Crystal. Show me a story where 3 men were arrested, because to my knowledge, 1 man was arrested and indicted on the charges. Where's the other 2 men? So are you saying the other 2 men related to this? And get this, in your comment section, see, that's why I told you to start sending me stuff and show me stuff, but it was smart. You wanted to talk through our interview. You want to talk it out, because if you start showing me stuff, it's not making sense. Why did a commenter in the comment of your social media thing posted say that one of the shooters were Geneva's cousin? How did they know that? That never came out. I never saw anything about that. And if you knew there were 3 people in the van when your friend got off, then you saw 1 man went down, why didn't you step up for your friend to expose the other 2? if you're looking for justice in this situation, don't just get justice when it indicts certain people. Get justice when it hits everybody. That's my problem with y'all. And I studied these stories well because I was looking at connections. When you said all this, it really dawned on me. And this is what the title of this video is. I just want to quickly expose that. Y'all said it out y'all mouth. Y'all weren't riding together. Y'all were riding together on social media, claiming to head to the same place, the hospital. But here's the thing. These wise guys, or wise women, turned off the voice when they started speaking to credible people. The people claiming things, they turned off the volume. That was weak. But let's get into it anyway. Was there a third man in the car? Was there another person in the backseat? Because this isn't the first time I actually heard this. Was XxxTentacion really rolling with two others and not just one other claiming to be family? Who was this third person? And here's what gets tricky. Here's where things begin to shake up. Because you said, and in your video, Apparel, you said he was shot in the back of the neck. The back of the neck. Not only did we not see those wounds, but let's roll with your story since you claim it's true. Was he with the third person in the back seat that was in on it? And is that why the uncle made a move he did? Because there was action in the back seat and his nephew was already being shot before he could do something. Because remember, XxTentacion didn't even look like he got out that seat. So was he shot from behind, and then the men that hopped out took the bag and made the moves, and now they're being indicted on something when there's a fifth man? Remember I talked about a fifth man? Is this where the fifth man and mastermind comes in? Come on. This is all objective. When am I claiming statements like, oh, I know this happened? Y'all were dropping statements on there. Like you knew without a shadow of a doubt, things happen this way, that way, this way. Like you're geniuses on this whole subject. Saying, oh, that's messed up. You know, I hate people here. Why they do that? I hate people that talk about stuff, mention or know things, and don't speak up. And Crystal, a.k.a. Cherry, was your friend. Now, you should know that there was one man indicted. That was public. That was made public knowledge. That wasn't guessed. That wasn't something that was presumed. That was all public knowledge. So why did that never come out? That's very concerning. And that's disconcerting to the situation to know that you didn't want to mention these things. What's going on? So are these youth holding on to secrets to try and represent a code that they're nothing and never was a part of? What is it y'all fear about speaking the truth, but you can get on social media and voice your opinion on how terrible the people are? And then when they get arrested, you just got comments for days on their character when we don't even know if that's the people that did it. They're innocent until proven guilty. Proven. And see here, I'm not even going to get to that part yet because there's something else that's very curious. But tell me about that. Let's hear it. Since y'all want to take fake names, y'all fake people with no faces want to hop on and slander things. Oh man, I'm just gonna come back at y'all. I ain't got nothing to say, but you throw slander and throw shots, I'm throwing shots back. That's how it's gonna work. Don't get out here and bark about something and then think I'm not gonna say something back when I know you're fake. Come on. Come on. You put yourself out there saying them statements. And I'm just saying there's a lot that's untrue to what was written to me by Lil Panamera. So the fact you sat there and said all that like it was truth, and you said, I'm saying it again and again like I did. No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop playing. Stop playing. You're saying different things. And how, here's the thing they both said. What if the two people involved in this situation were the same ones involved in Cherry's issue? What? What connection are you making? Why would they go for Cherry, then go for XxTentacion? Why would you say something like that? And I can repost it. Como, repost it if they got to. This is your CommenterNation video. Repost it if you got to. Let everybody see these two dummies talk. Like they're investigating something. One of them has to do with your friend 2 weeks ago. So how are you going to speculate an incident 2 weeks ago when a man was caught and indicted, not even of African American descent. And then you said there was 3 people in the van with that man when he did it, including himself, so that's 3, but 1's arrested. Why aren't you speaking about the other 2 now? But I'm supposed to believe you're telling the truth and everything you say is gall about what happened to TxxTentacion when you can't even drop the full truth about what happened with Cherry. There's 1 man that was caught, 1 man that was indicted, and that he was alleged shooter. So who was the other 2 in the car? And why would they go for TxxTentacion next? What, because he knew her? What's the relation? I'm going to let you tell me that since you want to bring it up. I'm going to let you tell me that. Maybe that's something you guys could get right before you come here trying to slander stuff. I'm talking about slander my whole style of media. When you two are on social media doing a guessing check that there's no connection for, that there's no type of relation for, that no one said anything about. That's my issue. When you come out playing that position, yet you don't speak about the evidence that's presented. Who else did Victor send the information to right after? Why'd he flick it up on TxxTentacion laying half dead in a car? We don't know if he was dead yet. You don't know. He looked like that. Stop playing. Stop playing. Which one of you is a medic? Which one of you two is a medic? Because last time I heard, none of you two had that profession. So tell us what we don't know. Tell us what we don't know since you guys ran on social media saying it. Let us know something. Let the CommenterNation know something. We got more coming up. Man, you know how I rock. All rights reserved.